Watching porn has a cost. Too high porn destroys your confidence, energy, attraction, and clarity. Let's talk about confidence. Okay, let's keep it simple. Let's keep it simple and very graphic. How confident can a man be when you watch porn and you ejaculate all over yourself? Right? Sorry, but it's true. It's like you are watching other people fuck on the screen. You are jerking off until you reach climax and ejaculate all over yourself. That alone should be enough to destroy confidence. Porn brings guilt and shame. It's not something that we can be proud of. It is something that we hide. That is a taboo. So that shame and guilt, which are true of the lowest vibration you can feel, will destroy your confidence. So here you go. That's for confidence. Your energy level. When you watch porn and ejaculate through porn, you are releasing that sexual energy, that precious sexual energy, the ojas, that kundalini energy. And that energy, if you were to preserve that energy and actually use it to something worthwhile, there is so much you could achieve in this world. You could be unstoppable. But you waste that because you are literally wasting that energy. Apathy, lack of motivation. Google apathy, and you will understand that apathy is one of the greatest killers of a man's potential, of even man's life. Apathy can easily lead to suicide, can easily lead to drug abuse and all that bad stuff. Energy is important. Energy, if you're a high energy person, it means you are someone who actually is a happier person because you have the energy in your mind. That's pretty much what happiness is you have a high level of energy to spend in a good way. So if you deplete that energy, you will be led to apathy, which is really, I hate to repeat myself, but it is true. It is not something you want in your life, honestly. And attraction is not only that you will feel less attracting to women, because obviously when you don't have the confidence and you have a lack of energy, when you suffer from guilt, shame, and apathy, where in the world you will find the resources to actually work on yourself, pursue something worthwhile, whether it's a business, make yourself better looking, work out, or change your style. Where in the hell are you going to find that energy to do all those things when you are feeling like shit? When you are in this state of apathy, you have given up on a lot of things. And chasing women and being attractive to women is one of them. Even if you are, let's say, an attractive man, because you have attractive men who still watch porn. It's true, obviously. There's some of you. Even if you're an attractive man, will you be attracted to women? That's the thing with porn. The more you watch porn, the more, yes, you objectify women, but the less you are able to actually be attracted to them in the physical sexual term. You are unable to actually have an interaction. Because even though you objectify them, that's very virtual. If you take action on that attraction you have for that woman, and if she's willing to be with you sexually, you might not be able to perform. And you might think I'm joking, but a lot of men, maybe most men who watch porn more than a few times a week, can suffer from erectile dysfunction. So there you go. That's the attraction part, whether it's you towards woman or woman towards you. And clarity. When you watch porn, as I said in many of my videos, you fry your brain, specifically the dopamine receptors. And because your dopamine receptors are fucked, you are not able, first of all, to enjoy the same high you had when you first started watching porn. But not only that, you are not able to enjoy the smaller things in life. You are not able to focus. You are not able to see things clearly. And it's even harder when the only thing you think about is watching porn. Because the more you watch porn, the more you're addicted to porn, the harder it will be to fight withdrawal symptoms. In other words, at first you're watching porn, pleasure. Now you are watching porn because you cannot stand the withdrawal symptoms and the pain that you have from not watching. How are you going to be able to see things clearly and have clarity in your life? You won't be able to do so. So the solution is quit porn and never look back. That is my advice to you, my brothers. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you